The long shadows of winter begin to fade. It means planting time for farmers and gardeners will soon be here. More people are expecting to plant their own gardens this upcoming season in East Texas. East Texas News Weekend's Bob Hallmark has more.
This open farmland will soon be tilled and overturned as the planting season arrives. But an uncertain East Texas winter and rains over the past 2 weeks could delay planting.
When the soil is wet and you drive over it, which you have to do to till, this is going to diminish the productivity of the soil in that it won't accept water as easily. Oxygen, which is needed by plant roots, will not diffuse through the soil as easily, and plant roots will have a much more difficult time just physically growing.
A lot of people are going to seed, including a lot of first-time people who are planting out of what they feel is necessity. At seed sellers like Hawkins Ace Hardware, workers say they've had an overwhelming demand for vegetable seed and plantings for gardeners and quite a number of first-time growers.
I've never given so much advice in my life this year, these past months. Unbelievable how many people are actually doing their own growing now, because it has been terrible at the grocery store, as anybody knows.
Aside from worrying about food prices continuing to rise, Sabella says customers are coming in thinking they can plant anything right away.
The hot weather plants need to wait a while. After mid-March, I would, just because of the freeze, danger of frost.
It's still a little early for a lot of operations. I apply fertilizer, plant, put pre-emerge out.
What's advisable now is getting seed and growing plants inside or in a greenhouse until they can be transplanted to a field at the appropriate planting time.
You be sure to start those indoors just so you can get it a little bigger. It doesn't need to, the seeds are a little hard to do right now because of the rain and problems that we're having with the saturated soil. We have even raised bed bins. It's well worth it, well worth it.
Bob Hallmark, East Texas News Weekend.
Sabella says hardy cold weather plants such as cauliflower, spinach, kale, lettuce, and broccoli, for example, can be planted as they tend to survive colder temperatures.